Unit 3.
Job, teacher, policeman, doctor, dentist, taxi driver, secretary.
Do I have a job?
Yes, you have a job.
What is my job?
You are a teacher.
Does your mother have a job?
Yes, my mother has a job.
What is her job?
She is a secretary.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job.
What is your job?
I'm a policeman. To use. I use, you use, he, she uses, it uses, we use, you use, they use. Gun. Fax.
What do I use in the classroom?
You use a pen, a book, and a board in the classroom.
What does a secretary use in her job?
A secretary uses a computer, a telephone, and a fax in her job.
Does a policeman use a gun in his job?
Yes, a policeman uses a gun in his job.
Does a doctor use a gun in his job?
No, a doctor doesn't use a gun in his job.
Do we use a computer in the classroom?
No, we don't use a computer in the classroom.
What does a taxi driver use in his job?
A taxi driver uses a car in his job.
What do you use in the classroom?
I use a pen and a book in the classroom.
Who uses a gun in his job?
A policeman uses a gun in his job.
Who uses the board in the classroom?
The teacher uses the board in the classroom.
Who is from Japan in the classroom?
Mickey is from Japan in the classroom. Bed, bath, room, bedroom, bathroom, living room.
Do you have a house or a flat?
I have a flat.
How many rooms are there in your flat?
There are 3 rooms in my flat.
Is there a bed in the classroom?
No, there isn't a bed in the classroom.
Do you have a bed in your bedroom?
Yes, I have a bed in my bedroom.
Is there a bath in the classroom?
No, there isn't a bath in the classroom.
Do you have a bath in your bathroom?
Yes, I have a bath in my bathroom.
Do you have a living room in your flat?
Yes, I have a living room in my flat.
Where is the television in your flat?
The television is in the living room. To like. I like, you like, he, she likes, we like, you like, they like.
Do you like your flat?
Yes, I like my flat.
Do you like a clean bed?
Yes, I like a clean bed.
Do you like a dirty bathroom?
No, I don't like a dirty bathroom.
Do you like my jumper?
Yes, I like your jumper.
Do you like the chairs in your living room?
Yes, I like the chairs in my living room. Tea, coffee, milk.
What colour is milk?
Milk is white.
Do you like tea?
No, I don't like tea.
Do you like coffee?
Yes, I like coffee. With, without, sugar.
What is white coffee?
White coffee is coffee with milk.
What is black coffee?
Black coffee is coffee without milk.
Do you like black coffee?
Yes, I like black coffee.
Do you like coffee with or without sugar?
I like coffee with sugar. To prefer.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
I prefer dogs.
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
I prefer coffee.
Do you prefer my shirt or your shirt?
I prefer my shirt. To eat. To drink. Food. Water. Bread. Wine. Rice.
What colour is wine?
Wine is red and white.
Do you like wine?
Yes, I like wine.
Do you eat rice?
Yes, I eat rice.
Do you drink wine?
Yes, I drink wine.
Which do you prefer, red wine or white wine?
I prefer red wine.
Do you eat bread?
Yes, I eat bread.
Which do you prefer, white bread or brown bread?
I prefer white bread. Good. Bad.
Are you a good student?
Yes, I'm a good student.
Do you have good wine in your country?
No, we don't have good wine in my country.
Is it a good picture or a bad picture?
It's a bad picture. To think.
I think English food is good. What do you think?
I think English food is bad.
I don't think England is a cold country. What do you think?
I think England is a cold country.
Do you think it's a good picture?
No, I don't think it's a good picture.
Do you think he's a good student?
Yes, I think he's a good student. Very. Quite.
Is an elephant a very big animal?
Yes, an elephant is a very big animal.
Do you think a mouse is a very small animal?
Yes, I think a mouse is a very small animal.
Do you think it's hot or cold today?
I think it's cold today.
Quite cold or very cold?
Very cold.
Do you think it's a good picture?
No, I think it's a bad picture.
Quite bad or very bad?
Quite bad.
Do you think London is quite big or very big?
I think London is very big.
Do you think your country is big or small?
I think my country is small.
Quite small or very small?
Quite small. Flag.
Does your country have a flag?
Yes, my country has a flag.
What colour is it?
It is blue and white.
What colour is this flag?
That flag is red and yellow.
Is the flag of your country in this picture?
No, the flag of my country isn't in that picture.
Which flag is it?
It is the flag of Italy. Country. Nationality. Language. England, British, English. America, American, English. Brazil, Brazilian, Portuguese. Japan, Japanese, Japanese. Korea, Korean, Korean. Poland, Polish, Polish. Colombia, Colombian, Spanish. Italy, Italian, Italian. China, Chinese, Chinese. To speak.
What language do I speak?
You speak English.
What language do you speak?
I speak Spanish.
What language does a Polish person speak?
A Polish person speaks Polish.
What language does a Spanish person speak?
A Spanish person speaks Spanish.
Does a French person speak Japanese?
No, a French person doesn't speak Japanese.
Do you speak French?
No, I don't speak French.
What language does he speak? Ask.
What language do you speak? So,
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
So, what nationality are you and what language do you speak?
I'm Brazilian and I speak Portuguese.
Where is she from?
She's from Italy.
So, what nationality is she and what language does she speak?
She is Italian and she speaks Italian. Home. At home. At school.
Are you at home?
No, I'm not at home.
So, where are you?
I'm at school.
Do you speak English at home?
No, I don't speak English at home.
So, what language do you speak at home?
I speak Japanese at home. To go. To come.
Do you come here on Mondays?
Yes, I come here on Mondays.
Do you come here on Sundays?
No, I don't come here on Sundays.
Do you go home after school?
Yes, I go home after school.
Where do you go after school?
I go home after school. Breakfast. Morning. Lunch. Afternoon. Dinner. Evening. When?
When do you have breakfast?
I have breakfast in the morning.
When do you have lunch?
I have lunch in the afternoon.
When do you have dinner?
I have dinner in the evening.
Do you have breakfast at home?
Yes, I have breakfast at home.
Do you eat dinner there?
Yes, I eat dinner there.
Do you come here in the morning or the afternoon?
I come here in the morning.
Does she have breakfast before she comes here? Ask.
Do you have breakfast before you come here? Always. Never. Ever.
Do you ever have breakfast in the evening?
No, I never have breakfast in the evening.
Do you ever have lunch in the afternoon?
Yes, I always have lunch in the afternoon.
Do you ever come to school on Saturdays?
No, I never come to school on Saturdays.
Do you ever speak English in the classroom?
Yes, I always speak English in the classroom.
Do you ever use a computer in the classroom?
No, I never use a computer in the classroom.
Do you ever have lunch in the classroom?
No, I never have lunch in the classroom. Sometimes. Usually. Restaurant.
Do you usually have dinner at home or in a restaurant?
I usually have dinner at home.
Do you always have dinner at home?
No, I don't always have dinner at home, but sometimes I have dinner in a restaurant.
What do you usually drink with your breakfast?
I usually drink orange juice with my breakfast.
Do you always drink orange juice with your breakfast?
No, I don't always drink orange juice with my breakfast.
What language do you usually speak at home?
I usually speak Japanese at home.
Do you always speak Japanese at home?
Yes, I always speak Japanese at home.
Do you ever come to school on Mondays?
Yes, I always come to school on Mondays.
Do you ever speak your language at home?
Yes, I always speak my language at home.
Do you ever drink wine with your dinner?
Yes, I sometimes drink wine with my dinner.
Do you ever eat lunch here in the school?
Yes, I sometimes eat lunch here in the school.
Does the teacher ever speak your language in the classroom?
No, the teacher never speaks my language in the classroom.
Do you ever eat dinner in a restaurant?
Yes, I sometimes eat dinner in a restaurant.
Does she ever use a computer at home? Ask.
Do you ever use a computer at home?
Does he ever eat rice for breakfast? Ask.
Do you ever eat rice for breakfast?
Does she ever use a gun? Ask.
Do you ever use a gun? Music. Rock. Heavy metal. Classical. Pop. Jazz. Opera. Favorite. Kinds of.
What kinds of animals do you like?
I like dogs and cats.
What is your favourite animal?
My favorite animal is a dog.
What kinds of music do you like?
I like pop and classical music.
What is your favourite music?
Pop is my favorite music.
What is your favourite kind of car?
A Ferrari is my favorite kind of car.
What is her favourite colour? Ask.
What is your favorite color? To listen. Radio.
Do you have a radio?
Yes, I have a radio.
Do you ever listen to music on the radio?
Yes, I sometimes listen to music on the radio.
What kind of music do you usually listen to?
I usually listen to pop music.
Do you ever listen to heavy metal?
No, I never listen to heavy metal.
Do you ever listen to classical music?
Yes, I sometimes listen to classical music.
Does she ever listen to pop music? Ask.
Do you ever listen to pop music? To watch. Television. Film. Sport. The news.
Do you have a television?
Yes, I have a television.
Do you ever watch sport on television?
Yes, I sometimes watch sport on television.
What kind of sport?
Football.
Do you ever watch films on television?
Yes, I sometimes watch films on television.
Do you ever watch the news on television?
Yes, I sometimes watch the news on television.
What is his favourite film? Ask.
What is your favourite film?
Does she like sport? Ask.
Do you like sport?
What is his favourite sport? Ask.
What is your favourite sport? To understand.
Do you understand English radio?
No, I don't understand English radio.
Do you understand English television?
Yes, I sometimes understand English television.
Do you understand the news in English?
No, I don't understand the news in English.
Do you always understand me?
Yes, I always understand you.
Do you think men understand women?
Yes, I think men understand women.
Do you think women understand men?
No, I don't think women understand men.
Do you ever listen to English music?
Yes, I sometimes listen to English music.
When you listen to English music, do you always understand the words?
No, I don't always understand the words. Easy. Difficult. Lesson.
Do you think it's easy to understand your language?
Yes, I think it's easy to understand my language.
Do you think it's easy to understand English?
No, I don't think it's easy to understand English.
Do you always come to the lesson?
No, I don't always come to the lesson.
Do you think this lesson is quite easy?
Yes, I think this lesson is quite easy.
Is it easy to use a telephone?
Yes, it's easy to use a telephone.
Is it difficult to use a computer?
Yes, it's difficult to use a computer.
Do you think my job is easy or difficult?
I think your job is difficult.
Very difficult or quite difficult?
Quite difficult. The same as. Different.
Is your flag the same as the British flag?
No, my flag isn't the same as the British flag.
Is your language the same as English?
No, my language isn't the same as English.
Do we speak the same language?
No, we don't speak the same language.
Is this chair the same colour as that chair?
Yes, that chair is the same colour as this chair.
Is classical music the same as pop music?
No, classical music isn't the same as pop music.
Do you always have the same thing for breakfast?
No, I don't always have the same thing for breakfast. Generally.
What language do you generally speak at home?
I generally speak Japanese at home.
What language do you speak at this school?
I speak English at this school.
What do you generally have for breakfast?
I generally have toast and cereal for breakfast.
What kind of music do you generally listen to?
I generally listen to pop music. Noun.
Is the word mouse a noun?
Yes, the word mouse is a noun.
Is the word cat a noun?
Yes, the word cat is a noun.
Is it a singular or plural noun?
It's a singular noun.
Is the word chairs a noun?
Yes, the word chairs is a noun.
Is it a singular or plural noun?
It's a plural noun. Action.
Is to eat an action?
Yes, to eat is an action.
Is to listen an action?
Yes, to listen is an action.
Is to drink an action?
Yes, to drink is an action.
Is to speak an action?
Yes, to speak is an action. Verb.
Is to listen a verb?
Yes, to listen is a verb.
Is to eat a verb?
Yes, to eat is a verb.
Is the word elephant a verb?
No, the word elephant isn't a verb.
So, what is it?
It is a noun.
What is the verb in these sentences? I come to school.
The verb is to come.
I use a book at school.
The verb is to use.
This flag is red, white and blue.
The verb is to be.
You are a student.
The verb is to be. Adjective.
Is the word big an adjective?
Yes, the word big is an adjective.
Is the word hot an adjective?
Yes, the word hot is an adjective.
Is the word red an adjective?
Yes, the word red is an adjective.
Is the word gun an adjective?
No, the word gun isn't an adjective.
Is the word listen an adjective?
No, The word listen isn't an adjective.
What are the adjectives in these sentences? Brazil is a big, hot country.
Big and hot are the adjectives.
My shoes are clean.
Clean is the adjective.
An elephant is a big animal.
Big is the adjective.
She likes brown sugar in her coffee. What is the verb in this sentence?
To like is the verb.
What are the two nouns in this sentence?
Sugar and coffee are the two nouns.
What is the adjective in this sentence?
Brown is the adjective.
Unit 3.
Job, teacher, policeman, doctor, dentist, taxi driver.